Oh. What do you call that? A straight flush. 1.4 million in the middle on a bluff.
Stand up is what you need to do.
Action on Ivan in the big blind. So these two battling again. King, king, king. So Liang Shu, she's got 10 high. Probably considering a bet because it's very hard for the big blind to have anything on king, king, king.
5 seconds. 80.
80,000.
15 seconds.
For as far as misses go.
So Ivan does check call. Oh. 4 kings on the board.
Check. Check.
Yeah, you just got to give up on this one.
Yeah. Well, in all fairness though, if somebody had a pair before the flop, let's say somebody had 6s, they really don't do too hot now. But then again, she was going to beat those at Showdown anyway, so you might just think, Ivan's not folding a high card to me, so my 10 might be good, and if not, he's going to call me anyway, so.
Yeah, it's very rare to see 4 of a kind on the board.
Yeah.
Ivan does have the best hand. Does he want to value bet it?
500,000.
500,000. Just trying his best to make it look like a bluff. Ivan can only bet an ace or nothing this way. He wouldn't bet a queen or a jack because they're too strong to bet in this fashion.
5 seconds.
Lays it down.
I'm gonna turn there.
Greenwood check raised the flop with 7-5. His opponent hits, what do you call that? A straight flush.
That's a straight flush indeed.
Now from Greenwood, he thinks he's got the best hand. He got the 7 of hearts. He also has a straight draw.
Man, what an absolute beast of a board for Jeju, and just the fact that Greenwood has this exact hand makes it all that much better.
Liang Shu is loving it. He's so happy to see more chips are going in and he's not the one betting. He's drawing dead. A quick call. A quick call actually looks pretty weak, so.
Yeah, I like it.
The West End plays in a 15-minute break. I think I'm going to take a 15-minute break in the 1-minute showdown.
River card is a king. It is a little bit scary because his opponent can probably have a hand like ace king. So Greenwood. Going to check. Your Liang Shu here. You see your opponent check raise on a flop, bet the turn. When he checks this river, it does seem like he's kind of scared.
Yeah.
So does he want to go for big value?
600.
600,000.
Man, what a nasty spot for Greenwood here. He blocks so many strong hands with the 5. He has top pair. And the fact that there's 3 hearts on the turn, you know, his opponent could just call with a high heart on the turn as well.
I like the smaller bet that he opts to do because he knows that Greenwood can't be that strong to check this river. Because if you look at the betting, Liang Shu bet really small on the flop. It's going to induce some more check raises and more floats in position. And Greenwood knows this. That's why he's tanking. Lets it go.
Wow, good fold.
Good fold.
Lots
good
of stuff,
hand,
yeah,
right?
yeah, lots of stuff gets there, of course, but he had such a significant hand. He had the 7 of hearts, he had a 5 blocker in his hand. I mean, if you, as far as hero calling hands goes, that was a great hand to do it with, so that's why we say good fold.
180.
Oh. Liang Shu, ace king suited.
Man, these guys are less than 30 big blinds.
Both of them were a pretty big stack during the bubble. They could be the first one out on the final table.
Yeah.
Or should you just 3-bet all in?
475.
475.
I would have put all in.
So he does shove.
He was up in like 70%
Queens.
of hands.
I got like
15
Flip.
bigs or something?
no, less than that.
That is a dramatic flop.
Jason with the deck reads once again. They said,
Turn card is a 4.
boo.
No, 6 or 7 or 4.
It's a 3.
Sweat. You got a count maybe, just in case.
So Michael Soyza going to eliminate Liang Shu in 7th place.
Yeah, puts him back in first.
For you, but 10% now?
2.3, just, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Really.
Michael Soyza does still have 4 players to act behind him. So he's just going to lay it down. Pocket 9s for Bryn Kenney. He's not going to fold. So he shoves.
Make it easy on me.
Flip.
So we got a coin flip,
Hey,
1-9.
Slow start.
Turn card is the 4.
Shit, just stuck it in.
Jason Koon needs a queen or a 10. It's a deuce, so Jason Koon eliminated in 6th place.
All in at a final table this week, I think. I'm gonna try to do it in the million short deck club.
Good luck.
Yeah, call, wait till you roll over your hand, and then roll it over.
Ivan Leow. It's only 300,000 chips behind Michael Soyza.
Raise.
It's going to raise it up. 225,000. So he will call. Flop is king 3-2. Ivan Leow flops a flush draw and a pair. Michael Soyza makes top pair. Ivan's going to bet 225,000. Just going to call here. Don't want to bloat the pot against the 2nd place guy. The turn card is a 7. Does not improve any player. Ivan's got so many outs. He's going to stay aggressive here. 450,000. Michael Soyza has got top pair. Very weak kicker. His opponent has bet into him twice. This is a raised pot. So Michael Soyza here with top pair. Gonna make the call. Card is the ace. So Ivan's just got a pair of 3s. Gets another 30 seconds. Oh, he's reaching for chips.
1.4.
1.4 million in the middle on a bluff. Michael Soyza just has top pair, no kicker. It's now 2nd pair on this river card. Ivan Leow can represent a lot of big hands. He can have ace 4, ace 5, ace deuce, ace 3.
Call.
Soyza makes the call of king 6.
Ice cream.
Wow, such a big call there. Ivan loses 2.3 million chips. Soyza on 7.2 million. Calls with king 6. He's got a commanding chip lead. Ivan made a big bluff.
How many?
couldn't get Soyza off the hand.
Bang. 1-9. 1-9 plus, sorry.
Michael Soyza in the big line of ace-8. Going to make the call here.
GG, he says. He has 43%.
Yeah, he's in good shape.
Stand up
GG,
is
you gotta
the-
win the flips, bro. I gotta
Stand up is what you need to do.
I love that. Step 1, stand up.
Queen will be
Yeah, they're
good.
both standing up,
King,
Yeah.
king, queen,
countering
queen,
each other.
Queen, queen,
Step
queen.
2,
That's
queen,
good.
queen, queen.
Ace.
Who can root for the card more?
Now you gotta. Okay. Ace 10 jack.
No. Ace.
Silver ball.
I think 8-9-3.
Oh, you
Yeah, see, that's what you gotta ask for.
Yeah, 8-9-3 is like flop, I think.
Comes the flop.
Oh.
It's a queen or a 10.
I love how nothing happened on the flop and 2 or 3 people go, ooh.
Ah.
6都光
Comes the turn card. It's a 5. One more card for Bay.
Just balls.
7. So Wang Baycock going to take 5th place for $400,000. Very well played. Go for a minimum raise.
320.
Oh, Kenny's got ace-9 in the small blind, 20 big blinds.
Ooh.
This is very tempting to shove.
Yeah. I mean, who could blame him? This is a really strong hand to have against the button.
Especially a player like Soyza who's aware to put some pressure on. I think he's going to go for it.
15 seconds.
He does shove. Soyza's got to love this.
Call.
Call.
Bryn Kenney in trouble.
Hold, baby.
Soyza asking for a hold. He's got 72% favorite to knock out Bryn Kenney. Now this will actually make a massive chip leader. Whoever wins this pot, 6.9 million in the middle.
Had a king.
You have a 9?
I had a pretty good hand. I had king jack offsuit.
So
Very nice hand.
3 nines left.
So far, so good for Soyza.
I think a 6, 9, 8, 7, 10, queen. Any of those are okay. Especially 9.
No shit.
Turn cards at 6 of diamonds.
That's an interesting one.
At least it was a diamond.
Yeah.
This is diamond.
Yeah, it gives Soyza a flush draw.
So he gains 2 outs there for Kenny.
Comes the river card. It's a 7.
Unlucky. Good game.
Good game for Bryn Kenney, 4th place finisher. Gonna go ahead and minimum raise here.
400.
Hold it.
There's the shove. I don't think King Jack is going anywhere.
I don't have that, but I got good hands.
I had diamonds.
Oh, well, you just need a king or jack.
Hey, just so you know,
Yeah.
Go anyway.
just within a second, I had diamonds. All right, cool.
Ace-8, king jack suited.
So Ivan at risk, 5 million chip pot. Dodges everything so far.
Yeah, it's a good flop for Ivan.
Still have a 6.
Not a single diamond. Hard to make a runner on the straights here.
No, I want to let you ring it.
Don't like that. Exciting a bit. 10 on the turn.
No, you still got a lot, bro. You give me 2.5 only, bro.
Fair point, fair point.
Fair.
I mean, ace does it. No, ace is actually better than 6.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
it's a jack.
Over yet.
Comes the river card. It's a 4.
Wow.
Good game for Ivan Leow. Got 3rd place, 2 unlucky hands. The Kings was the big one. 676,000.
Yeah, the ante's massive. And think about this. I mean, a lot of main events out there from big tournament series have the prize difference here as their 1st place prize.
Yeah.
That's how massive this heads up is. You don't get to these situations very often.
So let's start off heads up. Greenwood limps Jack 9 suited. Michael Soyza with pocket sevens. This is a premium hand heads up, so he is going to raise it.
Raise.
800,000. It's 4 big blinds. There's no way Greenwood's going to fold. The question is, does he call or does he really make a big play here? Thinking that his opponent is just trying to pick on the first limp of heads up. This is the very first hand of heads up.
Yeah.
He's going to call here.
It's also very annoying when you just started the heads up and you want to get a feel. Like Sam Greenwood likes to play really small pots when he plays heads up, and immediately the first hand gets bumped to 4 big blinds.
Wow, look at this flop. Greenwood flops an open in the straight draw. Soyza an underpair to 2 cards. It's actually pretty annoying because there's 1.8 million in the middle already. Soyza's going to check. You can't blame him. This is a pretty tough spot. Greenwood checks it back. Comes a turn card. It's an 8. So if you're Soyza here, you got to feel pretty good that Greenwood checked back. You know, the board pairs makes your 7s more likely to be good. Is it worth betting? The bad news is that a 10 would actually counterfeit your hand.
Yeah, I think he's pretty comfortable because I think there's a big chance Greenwood would have put a small bet out there even when he had an 8, just to not give high cards a free shot at it. I really like this bet from Soyza.
Yeah, you got to protect your hand, get some value. Greenwood most likely would bet a 10 in position. With 2 8s out there, it makes it unlikely for Greenwood having an 8, so I think it's a safe bet. Greenwood actually has an open in a straight draw, and he's got position.
There's a lot of reasons to assume that his 9 might even be good. I think he's definitely going to assume his Jack is good as well.
Yeah, there's no way Greenwood's going anywhere in position. Let's call. See if you hit your hand. Maybe your opponent, maybe you miss, but your opponent checks and you can bluff at it.
Yeah.
3.2 million. This is the first hand of heads up. The river card is the king, so Soyza still has 8s and 7s. Greenwood 0% to win unless he bluffs Soyza off of the hand. I'd imagine it's hard to get value of pocket 7s right now after you bet that turn and get called. You'd only be hoping for a 3 to call you. So he's going to check, try to get the showdown. Greenwood, Jack 9. This pot is so big, he can't just let this go and just check it back. He needs to bet something. Otherwise, he's giving up too much.
Yeah, the king is a pretty troublesome card for him, though. Like, what is he actually betting here? Would he bet a weak 10 for value, or?
Yeah. So the thing is, I think the most likely hand he can represent is an 8. It's hard to represent because there's 2 8s out there already. Wow, he shoves all in.
Okay, yeah, that's
How much is it?
that's a sick move.
3. This is the very first hand of heads up. Greenwood is representing an 8 and only an 8 right now.
Yeah, that's a good point. Because of the bet sizing, it's an 8 or nothing.
Yeah, it is very credible though, because you check back the flop. A lot of players like to check back middle pair. Michael Soyza only beats a bluff. So you're Soyza here. You got to think about all of the combos you beat. You beat diamonds, they're missed. You beat Jack 9, you beat Queen Jack.
Yeah, he blocks 9-7. That's one of the problems.
We've seen Soyza make a big hero call against Ivan, and it was correct earlier. Can he make one more hero call? 7 million chips in the middle. Soyza is really thinking about it. He knows you got an 8 or you don't.
Gotta respect this bluff here by Sam Greenwood.
Soyza's an
Call.
excellent. He makes the call.
He does it.
You got it.
Amazing.
What a call.
Pocket sevens is good. Michael Soyza is the champion. That was a $400,000 heads-up match in one hand.
Wow, what a call. Huge props to both players. What a fantastic hand.
That is amazing. Michael Soyza wins event number 3, the $64,000 six max event for $1.45 million.